There was a bottle of honey. I don't know where it is now. Yeah, where'd you put this bottle of honey? There was a bottle of honey sitting on the counter by these lemons, and now it's not here. Hello, Jay. Hello, Trey. Wash my hands off. All right. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, all my people. Good morning. It's Saturday. Is it Saturday? What day is it? Saturday. Hey, Woo Woo, how you doing? It's Saturday. I woke up with a refreshed, with a good mind and a good spirit. I hope you woke up refreshed with a good mind and a good spirit. And for those of you who are having troubles today, don't worry. Trouble don't last, forever. You greeting from Earth. I do know what day it is. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's a day to be grateful for whatever you have, even the little that you have. Sometimes you got to take a little something and make it into something big. So don't worry. Don't stress yourself out. This is just how life is. This is how life is at the moment. Do the best that you can and work with what you got. Work with whatever you got. I know people are stressed this morning about food and all that kind of stuff. You know what? You gotta do with what you got. My grandma used to eat a lot of beans. Beans and rice. And sometimes that's all you got is beans and rice. That's it. That's all you got. And she used to mix that rice up with everything. Put sugar on rice. That was breakfast. You might as well call the rice oatmeal, the way she was cooking it. Rice for breakfast. Rice for lunch. Okay, rice. And if you're lucky, you get a piece of bread. Put a little cinnamon on it. Call it cinnamon toast. If you're lucky, you got a little bit of that country crock butter. Put a little bit of that on there. Sprinkle that cinnamon sugar on there. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you got. Doritos and what's them things? Those toaster strudels. That was a luxury. Them toaster strudels, when that came out, I said, man, ooh, I want one of them toaster strudels so bad. Hope she gets them. Hope she gets them. I hope my mama get them toaster strudels. Boy, I used to beg her for them toaster strudels. She'd be like, we ain't got no money for that. Dang, how much these things cost? Is it $1 million for these toaster strudels? Man, but one day she did get them. I was like, yes. Her money came up. She got her a man. Once she got that man, once my mama got her a new man, boy, she was buying them toaster strudels. I said, oh, yeah, he gonna stick around. Because he buying these toaster strudels, every time they go to the grocery. You know what I mean? How old are you? 99. I'm not no 99. I'm 1,000 years old. Vampire. But yeah, once my mama got married, boy, the groceries, they went up. You talking about going from beans and rice to salmon. Oh, we start eating that salmon and stuff like that. Boy, I was like, yeah, no more chili, no more that spaghetti all the time. We was moving up. We moved up so much that he started buying us shark meat. I said, hold up now. We going too far. We eating shark too. We was eating shark. I said, oh, no, see, we going too far. I can't go shark now. But we started eating steak and shrimp, and you know what I mean. She moved up. I was like, thank God, no more Christmas trees with just Snickers on them. Yeah, he was buying. He introduced us to, we had a whole Christmas one time that my mama didn't have no money. You know what she did? She put Snickers, the little Snickers snack size on the Christmas tree because we ain't had no ornaments. I said, thank God we got a grandma. Because my mama, she didn't do us right that Christmas. I said, man, thank God we got a grandma. Because I was crying my eyes out. Then we went to grandma's house. Grandma had it lit. Whole Christmas tree. Full of ornaments. All kind of gifts. My mama, I don't know what the hell she thought she was doing, boy. But when she got married, life turned around. Life turned around. I had good birthdays. One birthday I had, he brought me a 6 CD changer, a 6 CD boom box, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, boom box or whatever. He brought me Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg CD, something else he brought. Oh yeah, explicit lyrics. Yeah, I had a good time. Yeah, everything was going up. Good food, traveling. My mama didn't do none of this stuff till he came around. When he came around, we was going places. We doing road trips, going out of town. You know what I mean? Sometimes all you need you a good man by your side. And that's what my mama did. She had somebody by her side, and life improved. Life changed a lot, and I'm forever grateful for that. He changed the game. He said, I'm gonna take you places you ain't been, girl. He said, I'm gonna take you places you ain't been, take you around the world. And he did. He took her on vacation, took her on trips, took her on cruises, all that. He did all of that. All of that. You know what I mean? He did all of that. He said, girl, I'm gonna have to take you around the world, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My mama put that whip appeal on him. Put that whip appeal on him. That man was buying groceries, the whole nine. Now the same, now that has not happened for me. Unfortunately, I came late in the game. I'm old, and by the time I got old, old and stuff, the men are different now. They are way different. They not. They don't. They want to be me. So they want to be treated like I'm supposed to be treated. So I don't know. The men are different now. They're not trying to show up and show out. They're not trying to take you from rice and beans to steak and shrimp. They ain't trying to level you up no kind of way. So, you know, the women are different now. I mean, the men are different now. I mean, when you say the women are different now, I would say women are different because they became more educated and more independent. But that doesn't mean you don't have a place. Just because a woman got education and she got a job doesn't mean that she don't need the man in her life. You know what I mean? You need somebody even more at that time because first of all, just like the job crushes you at work, it crushes her at work also. Okay, it's the same kind of thing. How you feel about work and paying bills and all that kind of stuff. She going through the same thing, same thinking. You know, but it doesn't mean that she don't need. A woman needs you more in her life than ever because of all the things she has to go through as a woman. It's like a woman goes from a small caterpillar and eventually grows into a butterfly. The old law. A woman goes from a caterpillar to a butterfly and goes through all these stages of changes. A man, he just go from a child to a teenager to a grown up. That's it. That's the end of your journey. You don't have nothing else to do. I mean, your body doesn't go through no other change. Women, unfortunately, go from baby to child to teenager to adult to menopause and all that, and all the stages in between, having babies, going through menstrual cycles, dealing with all the effects of these things wearing down your body. You know, it's a lot that women go through physically, all the way up until death. Your body is consistently changing all the way up until you die. You know what I mean? And for women, that's dramatic. That's traumatic, and you know, and the fact that you got to work while you going through all these changes and stuff like that, it could be a lot. So a man can be the right person to balance out that traumatic and dramatic experience that a woman go through. You know what I mean? It could be the balance. So even though women are independent and got their own money and stuff like that, it doesn't mean that they don't need men. It doesn't mean that they don't need men, but but you need to change your mindset. Your mindset is to be of help. You want help. She want help. Everybody want help. Be of good help. Be a good person. Be respectful. Be kind. Cardi B and Lotto don't help our generation. What that got to do with anything? Cardi B is a successful woman, a loving mother. She has a lot of kids, but she cares about them deeply. So, we want people to love and care on their children. So I wouldn't say she's, a bad person or anything. Um, Lotto is just being young and having fun. What's wrong with that? She's making money, rapping, having fun, living life, being young. One day she gonna settle down, have a family probably. Who knows? You supposed to have fun in your youth. In your youth, you supposed to have a good time. You supposed to be out here popping, dropping, locking it. And then one day you say, okay, I'm tired of popping, dropping. My knee hurts, so I can't drop it no more. And then you go settle down and go do something else. You can't look at Lotto and say, well, she's supposed to be acting like a wife right now. No, she don't need to be acting like nobody's wife or anything like that. She just needs to be out here living life and having fun. Because once you get married, marriage can suck the life out of you. It can suck the life out, especially if you have a partner who doesn't know how to do anything or puts all the responsibility on you, which happens a lot of times. A lot of the work of a family falls on the woman heavily. So before she locks herself into that, before she even lock herself in that, she's gonna have her fun. She's making money. She's creating wealth for herself. She's out here, living life. So I don't think she's a bad reflection or role model on this generation or anything. If anything, she's teaching the girls, get your money first. Get your money. Get your money first. Have your fun and do what you want to do. So if anything, that's a good role model. Get your money. That's the role model you want. Somebody that's out here living a dream. There's a lot of people who have dreams and they're not living them. She's living her dream. That's her dream, to become a rapper. Just like Cardi B dream become a rapper. So, do you want somebody out here teaching the girls to go after their money and get their money? Because being a wife is not something we need to sit here and learn about. It's already ingrained in us. We don't have to learn how to be no wife. We don't have to learn how to cater to somebody, be of service, be caring. It's already ingrained in women to be caring and be sympathetic. We don't have to be trained to do that. Okay? Now, if anything, men need to be trained to be empathetic and all this kind of stuff. Y'all need to be trained to do those things. I think that's the biggest change right now. Y'all need to be more understanding of what women go through. You need to be more caring. That's it. Y'all need to be more caring, more communicative, more respectful, period. Okay? That's what y'all need to do. Yeah, I see you. Do you see me? Yeah, so y'all need to be more caring and respectful. We already got that on lock. We already got that on lock as women. So, we ain't got to train. Once somebody like Lotto, who's a rapper, decides she wants to be serious with somebody, that those instincts automatically lock in, and she's ready for her role as a wife or whatever. But right now, y'all shouldn't be looking at her saying, "Oh, she needs to be working towards being a wife and all that. She needs to be more classy or whatever. She needs to be this or that. No. She's doing exactly what she should be doing, having fun, making money. That's it. Stop trying to change women. I don't know why men be trying to change women, wanting the women to all look like a wife in an apron, cooking at the stove. But everybody don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be a husband cooking at the stove every day, and neither does a woman. Women don't want to do that. They don't want to sit there and cook at the stove and be somebody's pet. That ain't it. Don't nobody want to do that. Women want to live, have fun, be feminine, enjoy and relax. Because if your woman, think about it, your woman, if she's not relaxed and she is constantly agitated, constantly fulfilling the needs of others and not pouring into herself, she's not going to be a good lover or partner for you. You're going to hate being with her because she don't have the time, the energy to pour into herself because you are not of help. And if you are not of help, you are draining her. And if you are draining her, she can't do nothing for you. And then that's when you find yourself out here, why am I on my eye? That's when you find yourself out here cheating. As soon as she get tired and you know she tired, you start, she don't look good. Oh, she don't look like so-and-so at my job. She don't look like so-and-so. And then all of a sudden you cheating with so-and-so because your girl, your wife or whatever ain't looking like everybody else. She ain't looking like everybody else because you are draining the energy out of her by using weaponized incompetence and acting like you don't know how to do anything. Be better. Ooh, oh my. Oh yeah, I take my vitamin. Oh. Be better. Be better, man. I know some of y'all get so upset. Y'all get so mad and so upset. Because I seen this man on TikTok talking about this man was on TikTok talking about now that the women are not getting food stamps or their EBT card or whatever, SNAP. Now that the women are not getting food stamps, SNAP, now they can come back to regular men and they ain't got no choice to date regular men. We've been dating regular men forever. Newsflash. I don't know where that man come from talking about some, now that the SNAP benefits are cut, now the women can come back to regular men and stuff like that. We've been dating regular men for a very long time. I don't know what happened for that particular man, but women been dating all sorts of men this whole time. I don't understand what they talking about. You think because she getting some SNAP, some food stamps that she hasn't been talking to regular men? The food stamp ain't even that much money. I've been on food stamps before at one time because I got laid off, and that is not enough money to be like, I don't need the baby daddy. I'm good over here. No, that is not enough food. That is not enough money on that card. Talking about now the women will realize they need us. I don't know about that either. I don't know if women gonna need you or not. But if you've been getting rejected from women because you're not making a lot of money, maybe it's about your character and what you do with your money. You know what I mean? It's not about how much money you make. It's about what you do with your money. What do you do with your money? Maybe they're not dating you because you work a job, but you still don't have no car. Maybe they're not talking to you because you work a job and you got dirty underwear on. Maybe they're not dating you because you work a job, but you always got a alcohol bottle in your mouth. Always sipping on Henny. I mean, maybe they're not talking to you because you work a job every day, but you don't even go see your kids. Maybe they're not talking to you because you work a job every day, but you can't even. But you don't pay your doctor bill. You have to get down to the reason why women not talk. Oh man, I gotta check my breakfast. Hold on, gotta take you on the trip. Maybe that's why they're not talking to you. Not talking to you because I don't know. What you say? I'm not. What are you talking about? Right. Oh, the little rocket ship. Little Einstein. What are you saying? Where you looking at and why in the world your eye looks so small? What do you mean my eye looks small? What are you talking about? What are you saying? What do you mean my eye looks small? What are you talking about? Can you see? What are you talking about? You mean I look like I can barely see? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why you concentrate on my eyes? I've been told that all my life that I can't, that my eyes are too little. People used to say, "Are you looking at me? Can you see me?" When I was younger, I ain't heard that in a long time. And here you come talking about stuff. Can you see? Your eyes are so little. What's going on? I can see you. My to me, my eyes are not little. My eye, but people have told me that forever, my whole life. How you see out your eyes? I ain't even got accused of being Asian. I'm like, I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian or nothing. My eyes are not that small. Oh, you know how to start some controversy. Some controversy. You know how to start some stuff. That's what I know. You know how to. Is this bag open? Oh, that's this bag was open. You know how to start some stuff. That's what I do know. Talking about did you? I know your eyes is little. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you come in peace. Right. I know you come in peace. Mm-hmm. This is my little fruit basket. So I keep all my fruit in there, my lemons and my limes. You put a little paper towel at the bottom. Now, oh, what happened to this? I gotta rinse these off. I got some oranges, I gotta rinse them off. I don't know why they got. Oh, I put baking soda. I forgot. I rinsed these with baking soda. Like, why they got white stuff on them? Let me rinse this off. You know, health is wealth. Health is wealth. So there goes my, oranges. Oh, turn that down. Hold on. Okay. Now, maybe I should cook 2 more. I think I should cook 2 more. Okay. Wash my hands. Oh. So these are my fruits. What did you say? What are you cooking? I'm cooking breakfast. Cooking sausage. Sausage, egg omelets. Don't tell nobody I know how to cook any of this stuff. And I don't want nobody messaging me talking about they want to get married because I know how to cook and all this kind of stuff. Because I'm not cooking for no man. I don't want to cook no more. I cook for, family, stuff like that. Every now and then I may cook for a friend. But I don't want to, I don't want you to choose me based on me knowing how to cook anything, because I will not guarantee I will cook for you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not marriage material anyway. I'm not marriage material. I'm a villain. I'm mean. I'm very mean, and I'm a villain. I'm not nice. I'm not a nice person. Not nice in relationships and stuff. I'm a villain. So you messing with a cold-hearted villain. You know what I mean? So don't look at me for no type of companionship. I'm an evil villain, a mastermind. Call me the brain from Pinky and the Brain. Call me the brain. Yeah, I am very messy, very messy. Keep you on your damn toes. I'm mean. I am not nice. Evil. Call me Evilina. I'm evil. You know. And I'm very direct. Very direct. I will tell you when you do something I don't like, I tell you right there. I don't wait to pull you to the side. I don't do none of that stuff. I'm gonna tell you directly. Cause you embarrass me or you say something crazy out in public, I'm gonna correct you right there. I'm not gonna wait until, oh, be a lady and wait till you get. No, I'm gonna correct you right there. Because if you got the gall to embarrass me out here, act crazy, I'm gonna embarrass you too. We both gonna be embarrassed. Everybody gonna be embarrassed and shamed at the same time. I'm very direct. I tell you to your face. I don't like what you just did. I did that one time. One time I did this to this guy. He did something crazy, and I corrected him. I said, "Hey, what you just did right there, what you just did right there, you let me tell you something. You better not ever do that again." And he was taken aback. He looked at me like a scared child. He looked at me like a child that just got reprimanded. I said, "Hey, what you did right there, don't you ever do that again." What did he do? Okay. We were at a party per se. One a company party for his job. And instead of letting me know it's time to go or whatever, it's time to go, leave the party, he just abruptly decides he don't want to be at the party no more and just gets up and walks out and leave me sitting there. I'm like, what the hell just happened here? Before he even got to that door, I met him at that door. I said, let me tell you something. Don't you ever do that again. What you just did, you don't ever do that again. How you going to just leave and I'm sitting here? You didn't tell me. I don't know none of these people. You know them. How you just going to leave? What the hell wrong with you? He's talking about he was ready to go. I said, well, you got to tell me you ready to go. You don't do that. What the hell? What's wrong with you? He couldn't believe I was talking to him and saying that. I said, man, you crazy as hell. You don't ever do that to me again. We won't be going nowhere else. I tell you that. Don't ask me to go nowhere else. How you gonna leave? I'm sitting there. Ain't said a word. Thought that was the craziest shit ever. That kind of stuff. I'm direct. I'm very direct. I will tell you when you disappoint me, I'm going to tell you you are disappointing. Period. No sugarcoating. I ain't gonna lie to your face. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna tell you this was nice, this was good. I ain't gonna tell you none of that. I'm telling you this is straight trash. Could have been sitting at home. I could have been sitting at home cooking a pancake or something. I could have been out in the garden pruning petunias. You wasting my time. Don't waste my time. I'm one of those people. Please don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Play with somebody else. You can't play with me. You can't lie to me. You lie to me once, I'm done. Once you lie to me once, it's over. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. You might as well come out with the truth, whatever it is. You better tell the truth, because if I find out that you lied to me, it's over. And I ain't gonna even call you and tell you. I'm just gonna block you. Block you and start talking to you. Act like you don't even exist, like you ain't even on this planet. I don't have time to argue, convince, have a debate, a discussion. I'm not no lawyer. We ain't in court. I ain't about to do all that. I'm sorry. I ain't about to do all that. I'm not about to beg you and ask you why did you do me like that? Why you do me like that? I'm not gonna ask you why you do me like that. I'm assume that you are insane, and I'm going to move accordingly. I have no time. I have no problem. Block, delete. I'm not married. There's a reason why I ain't married right now. There's a reason why I'm not married right now, because these people like to play games with you. I don't have time to play games. I will block and delete. That's why I'm not married now. That's why I'm not married now. I'm too direct, and I'm mean. I'm very mean. I used to be nice when I was younger. I used to be very, very nice. And I tried to be nice as an older person, but now I realize that, evil wins the day. Being evil wins the day. At the end, being a horrible, evil person balances things out. Especially in relationships. Somebody got to be the villain. You know what I mean? Somebody got to be the villain in the relationship. And I will take that job. I will take that job. I will, if your family, your mama now talk to me any kind of way, I will be that villain in their nightmare. There you go, woo-woo. You only can be nice for, I'm nice to women and children. That's it. I'm not nice to men. Not in no relationship. I mean, I'm nice to strange men because I don't know you. But as far as relationship, I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm never going to be nice. You will sleep with one eye open. You don't never know what I'm going to do to you. You be scared the whole relationship. Be talking to your friends. Man, I ain't slept in a week. Why? I don't know. I don't know if she gonna kill me or not. What? Who you in a relationship with? Hannibal Lecter? Who? Dexter? Who you in a relationship with? Why you scared? Man, I don't know. I don't know, but I be scared all the time. I want you to be shaking. I want you to be shaking. Every time you see me, you start shaking. You don't know what's going on. Yeah, I had enough. I want you to be shaking. I want you to be scared to death to do anything wrong. I want you to be so scared that your mama accidentally called. Your mama called you, and you say, "Hey, that was my mama. Look at the phone. You see the phone? You see the number? That's my mom." I want you to be scared like that. I want you to be terrified every day. I want you to be scared at your job. I want some woman to come up to you at work and be like, "Hey, you want to get some lunch?" And then you act like you blind or something. Or you're deaf and you can't hear her. I want you to act like you blind and deaf at the same time when the woman asks you to go to lunch at work. She'd be like, "Did you hear me?" Like, Like, you know, act like you don't speak no English. Start speaking in tongues, you know. I want you to be that scared. I want you to be that terrified. You go to your job. You don't have no women be trying to become your work wife. You know, this I want you to disown that. You know, she coming up to you, rubbing on your back, act like you got bit by a tick or something. Start freaking out. She started rubbing on your back. You know, you start freaking out right then and there. Go into a paralyzed state. You know what I mean? I want you to be that scared at your job. I want you to be terrified. Every minute that you talk to me, I want you to be terrified to death. Okay? I don't want you to get too good of a sleep. Not too good. I want you to sleep because you got work, but I want you to be somewhat terrified every night. Paralyzed almost. Like a nightmare. I'm just saying. That's all I want. A man that's so scared of me, he can't do nothing. He can barely function. That's gonna be the right person for me. You know, somebody terrified. You know, I want you scared. I want to be able to just give you a look, and you know the shit is about to hit the fan. I just want to be able to give you a look. That's it. And you know what time it is. As soon as I give you that look, you know what time it is. You better, and I don't even have to cuss you out. I ain't gotta cuss you out. I ain't gotta yell at you. You know what time it is. I ain't gotta do all that. You know. Yep. Yeah. I need somebody that's terrified. Terrified that I'm gonna be gone. Like, oh man, I ain't know she was gonna do all that. I ain't know she was gonna be gone. Yeah. Terrified. I ain't know she was gonna do all that. I gotta speed this up. I ain't know she was gonna do all that. She done terrified me. What? Trade game. Yeah. Oh, gotta keep these people on their toes. Gotta keep these people on their toes. I ain't the one. Crack some eggs. Yeah. Keep these people on their toes. I got my eggs. What'd you say? Them snacks. Wow. You know what? Yeah, fix my eggs. Yeah, so just know, I am a villain. I just want to make that clear to everybody. Make everybody clear. I am a villain. But anyway, yeah, I'm fixing breakfast. I'm fixing eggs, eggs, ooh, eggs, some sausage, and cinnamon toast. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Fixing that. And then I gotta wash my comforter. I gotta do that. I might clean out the refrigerator. That's about it. I ain't doing nothing today. There's nothing to do. I might make some brownies later tonight, maybe. I might. That's about it. I'm not doing too much. Just I might come on here a few times today on live stream. Oh, I'm supposed to get a new iPad today. I think it's coming today. Maybe it's coming Monday. I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's coming today. So, and that'll help me with my all my other projects. I really need to get off my phone doing all my work. I need to do some work on an iPad or something. I mean, I have a Samsung tablet, but it ain't the same. You can't really store. You can't do as much. You know, you can't do as much with you can't do as much on the Samsung tablet. So I got me an iPad. These are some big grapes. These are huge. Thank you, Woo Woo. You have an amazing day today, too. Well, I'm about to get off here, finish my breakfast. And I might be back later. But I'll let you know if I come back later. But anyway, have a great day. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.